And I think in many ways your book is like a parenting book because you talk about how important it is to understand what are your strengths early on and are you just conforming. And I've seen it, in my own life. Talk about the importance of helping people earlier in life, even yourselves in your career, really get to know what are your strengths and how to align those with your passions and filtered or unfiltered style.
Yeah, it's really interesting because we talk about people changing as they grow older, and in many ways people do definitely people become more conscientious as they age. People become more emotionally stable as they age. This has all been documented. But for the most part, in terms of personality traits, like the big five, for the most part, people's basic personality, even when they're a child to when they're an adult, is pretty consistent. It's surprisingly so. People would be able to identify some of the same descriptors that friends or family would use about somebody when they're young would still suit them when they're older. So that to some that might be a scary idea, but to other people, that at least that consistency, once you can get your mind around it, allows you to really say, what will I be good at? Which environments will I thrive in? And what's interesting is very often, we tell ourselves stories because we have this voice running through our head, this kind of narrator that we're talking to ourselves. One of the best ways to figure out, what you're like, really is to do a survey of your friends, and if you can do it anonymously, that's even better. But because your friends just see your actions, they just see your behavior. They don't hear your rationalizations. So to ask your friends to get a survey of friends, preferably anonymously, so that they don't feel like they have to be careful with their words. You can really figure out, where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are. Because when you hear five people all say the same thing who know you well, it's probably pretty true. And research has shown that most people aren't that self-aware, but our friends actually know us better than we do. By doing that, and by doing what Pete Drucker refers to as, as like kind of looking at the decisions you make, how accurate they are, you can start to see where your strengths lie. Those are valuable tools towards getting to know yourself better.